attack. Now, the stage is set for the battle over a new round of stimulus checks. The House passed the bill, and it now heads to the Senate, where Democrats have control. But the vote is expected to be a close one.
And also tonight, President Biden had harsh words for states that are dropping COVID-19 restrictions. KCAL 9 political reporter Tom Wade is here with all the developments for us. Hey, Tom.
Hi there, Juan and Pat. Well, that's right. President Biden did not mince words on the issue of lifting COVID safety measures. He called it Neanderthal thinking. Meanwhile, Democrats in the Senate are gearing up for a political brawl over the next round of stimulus checks. The Senate floor now center stage for the stimulus showdown. The House passed the massive aid package last week. President Biden addressed the House Democrats' issues meeting as the Senate is set to take up his $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill.
Each piece isn't just defensible, it is urgent and overwhelmingly supported by the people. It's good policy and it's good politics.
Ahead of legislation moving to the Senate floor, CBS News has confirmed that President Biden struck a deal with moderate Democrats to make the $1,400 direct payments more targeted. They will now end at $80,000 for single filers and $160,000 for joint filers.
We're all making some small compromises.
News of more stimulus can't come soon enough for millions of Californians who are continuing to feel the financial pain inflicted by the pandemic. Kimberly Cunningham of Los Angeles is a laid-off flight attendant.
I think I had a little nervous breakdown last week because it's like being in the house all the time, nowhere to go. Then you're not wondering, if you're getting enough to pay your rent, just to stay on top of things.
Kimberly says the travel industry is improving a little, but it's still very tough out there.
I'm still searching, no new leads yet.
The latest stimulus bill has a strong chance of ultimately clearing the Senate, but Biden likely had to compromise in order to get all Democrats on board. Political analyst and professor of law, Jessica Levinson.
Even though Democrats control the Oval Office and the Senate and Congress, it's only by thin margins. I think what we see here with the stimulus compromise is what we're going to see a lot of.
Meanwhile, some states are reopening. Texas and Mississippi lifting all mask mandates and allowing businesses to reopen at full capacity. This even as multiple, more contagious variants have been detected in the Lone Star State.
It just is inexplicable why you would want to pull back now. I understand the need to want to get back to normality, but you're only going to set yourself back if you just completely push aside the public health guidelines.
Like pretty much everywhere else, folks in those states seem to have mixed opinions about reopening too soon.
I think it should be effective like yesterday and a month ago, and hopefully we never have to do this again.
It's kind of scary. I'm still trying to stay away from too many open places, so I think it's too soon.
President Biden had harsh words for the leaders of places like Texas and Mississippi.
The last thing we need is the Neanderthal thinking that in the meantime everything's fine, take off your mask.
And Mississippi's governor had this response.
Given how long ago Mr. Biden was elected to the U.S. Congress, he certainly should know how Neanderthals think.
Harsh words or not, the medical community seems to be in agreement. Lifting restrictions now with more contagious variants circulating could carry a heavy cost.
To say that I'm petrified doesn't even really explain the gravity and the depth of my feelings.
And back on the stimulus bill, if the Democrats stay united, they should be able to pass this package. But Republicans are expected to use a number of delay tactics, including forcing Senate clerks to read the bill out loud. That alone will take 10 hours. Then debate follows that, and then more votes on amendments. This will take several days. Juan, back to you.
All right, Tom, thanks. The LA City Council has voted to give final approval for